Is it still worth it to mine cryptocurrency and more specifically Ethereum in 2022 with a graphics card? That's what I'm going to answer today, and you might even want to stick around and hit that red subscribe button because we'll have some giveaways coming very soon. It's your boy Marcel, aka Smallcalm. I've been mining crypto for a little while now, mainly Helium and Planet Watch, but I actually started mining Bitcoin in 2013 with this bad boy, the GTX 660 Ti. That does have a fair amount of fuzz on it. As you can see, this is like a 12 to 14-year-old card, so I'm not even sure it can be profitable anymore. But today I'm going to walk you through what might be profitable if you really want to buy GPUs right now, and what's going to happen when Ethereum goes to 2.0 and you can't mine it through proof of work anymore because it'll be proof of stake. I'm going to start out by saying that I have a couple friends that do mine Ethereum and other coins on some GPU rigs, and for the moment, they've been pretty profitable. Obviously, this will depend a lot on your setup, what GPUs you have, what is the cost of electricity in your country, how much electricity are you using, is your rig optimized or not. But as you can see here, the difficulty for Ethereum mining has been pretty constantly going up over the past year. If we look at it all time, obviously way more people got into the crypto space, way more people are starting to mine, and Ethereum to this date is still the most profitable coin to mine with a GPU setup. The thing is, we've seen a couple things happen. I want to talk about dual mining, the fact that you can mine Ethereum on your rig and a second coin at the same time, which makes your rig even more profitable. But Smallcalm, what happened when Ethereum goes to 2.0 and I can't mine it anymore? Well, you'll still have graphic cards that you can either resell, but you know you don't want to do that because you can mine other coins. Now, sure, the profitabilities are still lower, but with an investment of that size, talking about a GPU rig between $5,000 and $10,000, you're very rarely going to see as good as a profitability and a short return on investment time in traditional finance, especially with the inflation rates that we're seeing nowadays. Myself, personally, I'm a very strong believer in mining. Sure, I like DeFi, I dabble with DeFi a little bit, but like anybody else in the space, I've had some bad experiences, mainly Time Wonderland, Rome DAO, a couple other ones. So I like to stick to what I know, meaning buying a piece of equipment like a GPU, like a Helium miner, like the Aware Element, but before they argued with Planet Watch and the actual thing went to shit and it's now like worthless. But compared to DeFi, you're usually pretty sure that you'll be able to see a return on investment. Now, I'm not going to tell you what to mine once Ethereum goes to 2.0 because that's up to anybody. You do your own research. I'm assuming if you're investing money into a GPU setup, you can do a little bit of research. In the crypto space we're in, more and more coins are popping up daily, which I really do like. We've got a lot of choice. There's a lot of diversity. You can mine through nodes. You can mine through proof of work, proof of stake, proof of coverage, proof of burn. I mean, there's a lot of ways of mining. But the main thing that I want you to remember is that when you buy a piece of equipment, I'm not talking about an ASIC miner. I'm talking about a Helium miner, a Planet Watch sensor, a GPU. In 99% of the cases, you will be able to resell that piece of equipment. This card I bought right at the beginning of COVID, so obviously I overpaid for it, but my older computer wasn't doing a job anymore. I needed something stronger. I paid around $800 for this card, and I still see some of these going for around $700, and I've had it for 2 years. Yes, that is indeed because the market of GPUs is oversaturated with demand and there isn't enough offer because of the lack of offer of components needed to build these cards. But as I said at the beginning, prices are slowly going down. So maybe you have a little bit extra cash, you can buy one now. Maybe they're still a bit too expensive for you, then wait a little bit and you can get a couple for a good amount. And you'll be able to start building a small GPU rig slowly. Keep in mind, you don't need to have 8 cards at once to start. You can start with one single card and then slowly build up, either with the profits from the mining, either from a little bit of profits and a little bit of your own money, which personally I think is the way to go. I would not go and invest $7,000 to $8,000 immediately on my first rig. If I were you, I'd try it out. I'd get 1 or 2 cards, see if I like it, see if I'm able to manage those 1 or 2 cards, learn more about how it actually works, learn how to tweak them to make them as profitable as possible, and then, once I've made a little bit of money, go out and buy a 3rd card, a 4th card, a 5th card. and slowly build up your rig. Now, as I said in the beginning of the video, we'll be doing a couple giveaways very soon, including this BTC S37 motherboard, which I will also include the RAM, the SSD, the power button, so you'll have everything to start except the GPUs. But that's already a cost of around, but that whole package I'm going to give away already has a cost between $250 and $350. So that's already a cost for you that's gone. If you want to be part of that, make sure to subscribe, like the video, let me know in the comments if you'd appreciate more giveaways like this, and let me know in the comments what GPU you would fit to this motherboard. To conclude, I do believe that having a GPU rig can still be profitable in the long term. I would not recommend getting an ASIC miner because that is usually specific to 1 or 2 different cryptocurrencies. And so you're usually in the risk of not being able to necessarily resell that piece of equipment. Or I'd advise you to get a Helium miner, which for me is still strongly profitable. If you don't know what Helium is, I've got a ton of videos on the channel, and I'll put a card to my latest video on the subject right here. Right before I leave you guys to your own thoughts, we still don't have a name for the little dog. Someone said Doge on the last video. Someone said something like Crypto Bearers, which was kind of cool. But if you do have an idea for a name for this dude, drop a comment. Anyways, it was your boy Marcel, aka Smokecalm, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace.